Hello students, today we are going to continue with the second lecture on basis of classification, that is a part of animal kingdom. So germinal layers or embryonic layers. So there are three layers of cells. What are those? Ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. These three layers of cells, they give rise to different parts of an animal. So they are called embryonic layers or germinal layers. So these three layers of cells, ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm, they give rise to different parts, body parts of an animal, and they are called embryonic or germinal layers. So on the basis of number of germ layers or germinal layers, present in the embryo, animals can be diploblastic or they can be triploblastic. They can be diploblastic or they can be triploblastic. In diploblastic, what happens? Cells are arranged in two embryonic layers. Here cells have been arranged in two embryonic layers. The external ectoderm and internal endoderm, and mesoglia may be present between them, between ectoderm and endoderm. What happens in triploblastic? And the examples are coelentrates, cnidarians. What happens in triploblastic? Here the developing embryo has a third germinal layer, third germinal layer known as mesoderm, and it is between the internal endoderm and external ectoderm and the external ectoderm. So this is endoderm for you, this is mesoderm for you, and this is ectoderm for you. Here we have endoderm and ectoderm, endo and ecto. Clear? And the examples are platyhelminthes to chordates. Now let us discuss about coelom. What is coelom? It is the body cavity. Between the body wall and gut wall or food canal, which is lined by mesoderm. Sir, is the body cavity between the body wall and the gut wall, which is lined by mesoderm. Gut wall is also known as food canal. On the basis of presence or absence of coelom, animals can be acoelomates, pseudocoelomates, or coelomates, or acoelomates, pseudocoelomates, or coelomates. What happens here? In some animals, body cavity is not present. except the digestive cavity. The body cavity is not present. And let's make a figure. Here this is one is the ectoderm. This is known as the digestive cavity. This one is the endoderm, and this one is mesoderm. So this one is ectoderm, this is endoderm, this is the ectoderm, this is ectoderm, this is endoderm, this is mesoderm, and this is the digestive cavity. A coelomate, and the example is flatworms. The second one, what happens in pseudocoelomate body cavity is not lined by mesoderm. Here the body cavity is not lined by mesoderm. Instead, what happens? Mesoderm is present. Mesoderm is present, but how? As scattered pouches. Scattered pouches in between ectoderm and endoderm. So what happens in case of pseudocoelomates? Here the body cavity is not lined by mesoderm. Instead, mesoderm is present as scattered pouches. Lining is not there. It is present as scattered pouches in between ectoderm and endoderm. Let's make a figure. So the scattered pouches, endoderm, scattered pouches. So mesoderm, here mesoderm present as scattered pouches between ectoderm and endoderm. Ectoderm and endoderm also. So here the body is not lined by, body cavity is not lined by mesoderm. What is visible here? That mesoderm are present here as scattered pouches, in between ectoderm and in endoderm, in between endoderm and ectoderm, in between endoderm and ectoderm. And what are the examples of pseudocoelomates? Aschel helminthes. SK helminthes. SK helminthes. SK helminthes. Coelomates, the animals having true coelom. The animals having true coelom are known as coelomates. The animals having true coelom are known as coelomates. A true coelom arises within the mesoderm. So let's have a look at the figure here. So This is the digestive cavity, and this is endoderm. This is the coelom. This is the coelom. And now endoderm, coelom, and this one is ectoderm. This one is ectoderm. So we have ectoderm, coelom, endoderm, and here we have the mesoderm. Here we have the mesoderm, and these are mainly found in annelids, mollusca, chordates, arthropoda, etc. So a true coelom is found here. A true coelom is found here. So it is called true coelomate. So let's end it with here. In the next video we will continue with this. So keep subscribing, keep liking my video. If you like my videos, share them, and do subscribe my channel if you haven't done so. We will continue this lecture the next day.